Good morning, friends. Today we are going to discuss some grammatical items. Generally, the students from class 5 to 10 or rather 11, they forget the sequence of tenses. That is very important. What is sequence of tenses? Two tenses used together to, express connected ideas. They are also known as interdependent clauses. So first of all, we should know what is a clause. A clause is a part of sentence having subject and predicate. Again, what is subject? Subject is the doer of the action. What is predicate? Other than subject, all the other grammatical words like verb, object, complement, all are predicate. So excluding subject, everything is predicate. Now, clause is a part of a sentence having some sense and having a subject and predicate. Say, for example, if I give a sentence that if you get up early in the morning, you will be able to catch up the train or you will be able to board into the train. So, if you get up early in the morning is one clause, you will be able to catch the train, that is the second clause. So, there are two types of clauses, main clause and subordinate clause. Main clause is an independent clause. For example, if I say that all that glitters is not gold, सभी चमकने वाले सोना नहीं होते. So there are two clause in that. All is not gold, that is main clause. It is independent. That glitters, that glitters is an adjective clause, because you just ask what is not a gold. That glitters, all that glitters. So all that glitters here, that is an adjective which is qualifying the noun gold, and it is talking about the main clause. All that glitters is not gold. सभी चमकने वाले सोना नहीं होते हैं. So there are two types of clauses, main clause and subordinate. Now in day-to-day spoken English, you need to have clauses, adjective clauses, adverb clauses, noun clauses. Noun clauses work as a noun. For example, she doesn't know where the post office is. Now you ask question, what doesn't she know? The answer is where the post office is. So where the post office is an object to the verb no. Therefore, noun clause always works as an object to a verb. So she doesn't know is the main clause, and where the post office is the subordinating noun clause, which works as a noun. Noun clause works as a noun in a sentence. Adjective clause works as an adjective in a sentence. Adverb clause works as an adverb in a sentence. So we have to identify this way. Now interdependent clauses, like we two tenses can be interdependent, and they can express an idea, two important actions which depend upon one another. For example, if you work hard you will succeed. You see, first one is in simple present. If you work hard, you will succeed is in simple future. So simple present and simple future are interdependent clauses, and they are also called the first type of conditional. Now what is more important for us is to understand how we will use in day to day written and spoken English. For instance, if you take the example of the first lesson, the Lencho in class 10. See, Lencho expected a very good harvest, but when the rain fell or when the storm came, everything got destroyed. Now, if Lencho had not expected much from the rain, he would not have been disappointed. So here again, there are two independent clauses, two dependent clauses. Another example we are taking of, the lesson, the two gentlemen of Verona, that if the children, Nicola and Jacopo, if the children Nicola and Jacopo did have their parents alive, they will not have to work hard. They would have comfortable life. So this is interconnected clause. Similarly, when two actions are taking place at the same time in the past, one will be in simple past, another will be in past continuous. For example, while I am explaining tense, if there is a knocking at the door, someone knocked at the door. So while Edison was explaining some grammatical item, somebody knocked at the door. Somebody knocked at the door is simple past. While the people were celebrating a festival, a bomb exploded. Now, a bomb exploded in simple past, and while the people were celebrating the festival, that is past continuous. While the players were playing, it started raining. So these two, I mean, past continuous and simple past can be together, and they are happening at the same time simultaneously. In the similar manner, if two actions had taken place in the past, one after the other, the one which had taken place first will be in past perfect. For example, the train had left before I reached the station. What had happened first? The train had left first, or you reached first? Definitely the train had left first. So the train had left before you reached the station. So we use simple present and simple future together to, connect the two interdependent actions. We use simple past and past continuous to express two actions happening in the past at the same time. We use past perfect and simple past when two actions took place in the past, one after the other. And that is what I wanted to sum up with today. Thank you. Have a nice morning. This is Eddie Singh on the channel Age English by Eddie Singh.